Hi, I'm Laurie Leiding, and welcome to Dreams, Visions, and Revelations. I just wanted to continue talking to you about hearing God's voice, the importance of knowing our Father's voice, the Shepherd's voice, because it's going to be very important for us. It's going to be very valuable to us in our life. He knows our path more than we do, and he has created our path, and he wants us to be successful in the path that he's created for us. He wants us to reach every potential, everything that he has planned, he has hoped for us to reach. He wants us to reach it, and he wants us to reach the fullest potential in each one of us. And he has designed our path that is going to bring us life, is going to bring us joy, it's going to bring us victory, and it's going to glorify him. And so I encourage you to not give up hearing his voice, trying to hear what he's saying to you. Just really just hang on to, even if it's just one word, hang on to it. Grab hold of it and place it dear to your heart, and just ponder it and just meditate on that word, because it's precious, it's priceless, it is for you. And as you learn, as you go, you'll start to hear him more clearly, and more words will come to you. Write them down, and don't shy away from it. Don't think that don't even listen to the liar who's going to say you can't hear his voice. And don't listen to anybody who's going to say that he doesn't speak to his people now because we have the word. That is a lie. That is not true. That is deception. Move away from that. Plug your ears. Do not listen to the stranger. We are not to listen to the stranger. We're to run from it. The only time that God didn't speak to his people was between the Old Testament and the New Testament. The last time he spoke to man was to Malachi, and he told Malachi that he's sending Elijah. He's sending another Elijah, and in this Elijah, we now know it was John the Baptist who came to proclaim that the Messiah, the Son of God, is going to come. And so there was only 400 years between the Old Testament and the New Testament when God didn't speak. He was silent, and then he started to speak. He sent an angel to speak to Mary, and to let Mary know that she has been found favored by God, and that she is going to be carrying a baby, and this baby is going to save the world. But she was blown away by it, because she was a nobody. She was a virgin, and she was engaged to Joseph. But God chose her, and he has his reasons. He chose Mary for a purpose, and she fulfilled that purpose. She was obedient, and she says, yes, let your will be done, not my will. Like Jesus said too, let your will be done, Father, not my will. And when he was suffering in Gethsemane, so we need to learn to hear our Father's voice, because it's going to give us life, it's going to give us encouragement, it's going to give us hope, and it's going to raise us to be his successful sons and daughters here on earth. And so I just wanted to read some scriptures here. Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans that I have, plans that are going to make you prosper. All right, and then to also Matthew 7:7, ask and it will be given to you, seek and you shall find, knock and the door will be open to you. And Jeremiah 29:13, you will seek me and find me, and when you seek me with all of your heart, you will find him. So I encourage you to read those scriptures that are actually full of light, that are going to encourage you to keep moving, keep believing that God is speaking to you. You're going to hear his voice, because that is the word, that is truth. His sheep hear his voice. Today I went to the mall. I had to exchange an iPhone case that my husband bought for me for my birthday. Unfortunately, it was the wrong size. And so I went back to the store, and there was so much to choose from there. So I just thought, Jesus, I want you to choose the right iPhone case for me, because he cares. He wants to be the one to choose these things for us sometimes. So I gave him the honor to do that. And what I got right away was something that is going to represent the kingdom of heaven. And what would that be? Well, the first thing that I thought of was the crown. The crown is going to be something that is going to remind me of his kingdom. And I wanted something like my iPhone case, because I have this in my hand often. My phone is that when I pick it up, this case is going to remind me who I am in Christ Jesus, that I'm not in this world, I'm not from this world. I am in this world at the moment, but I'm not from this world anymore. I'm from the kingdom on high, and I'm a royal priesthood. I am a princess, and I am clothed in righteousness, and I'm favored, and I am blessed, and I'm the daughter to the king. So I wanted to find that right iPhone case in that store, and I believed that Jesus was going to send me right to that one. And so I walked over to the shelf, and the store clerk told me that, this from these three rows to the bottom is for iPhone 6, and so I just, okay, Jesus, which one? And there was two iPhones that I saw that stood out. They both had butterflies on them, and butterflies is means a lot to me, because Jesus gave me a dream a year ago about a butterfly, and the butterfly came and landed on my hand, and I didn't want the butterfly to land on my hand because I was keeping something from Jesus, and I didn't want him to know what it was. It was something. It was sin, something I really honestly don't even know what it was, but I was protecting myself. I didn't want the butterfly to land on my hand because I just didn't want it to be discovered, what I was hiding to be discovered. But our Father already knows what is inside of us, everything. And so he wanted to send this butterfly to transform me into something greater for him, to glorify him. So I couldn't fight it, and he did come. He did start his transformation in me, and I'm not completely transformed yet, but I do know that he's done some great work in me. And so, anyways, here's the phone, and I picked it up, and I did not see this right away, but look what this is. It's the crown. So our Jesus, he already knows. He knows before we even ask him. He already knows. And I really do believe he planted that seed in my mind before I even asked him that there was going to be an iPhone in the store with a crown on it. So there we go. So God bless you. I encourage you to keep believing, keep trying to, to seek his voice, hear his voice. You will. I guarantee you will. And you will be shining. You'll be rejoicing, because he has so much he wants to speak to you about. All right. God bless you. I love you, and we'll talk to you soon.